Hey guys, Chris here, TD Motion. So we have a complete Coyote engine and training package on the floor. We've done similar videos to this before. I don't think we've done one for the early Mustang. So this one I would consider based more on a 65 through 73 package. It actually features a Gen 2 setup. We're probably one of the few places left that have some Gen 2s available. So as of this recording, we got a couple left. Otherwise, we're going to go to the Gen 3 or the Gen 4s. So the Gen 2 Coyote, we've talked about before. Some of the nice features about it is that it's just port injection. Doesn't have the direct injection, so a little bit easier to hook up the fuel lines. Also, as far as the tuning and the wiring goes. We have the full accessory drive on here again, relocating the power steering pump, the alternator to the other side, so it gives you that space. Again, this one going into, for specifically a 65 Mustang, it's going with a TCI independent front suspension, so it should be a cool little setup. We're going to have the proper mounts for it, and in this case, we're going to have mounts that mount directly to the block. I don't have the mounts in hand here, but then he's going to have them welded to the frame itself. The filter is mounted directly to the block. We took out the cooler. That gives you extra space. And just typical what you would see on the Gen 2. You got the vacuum controllers here. Behind here, we got the proper flex plate for the 6-speed. And then let's just walk our way towards the front again so we can kind of go overall what comes with the package. And when I say the package, this is going to be the whole engine and training package with the install kit. So the install kit, I'm probably going to miss some things, but that includes mounts, headers, transcooler, fuel lines, radiator, heater hoses, things like that. So again, these are more specific for the Mustang. These are kind of a mid-length tube header. Big tubes, I think it's 1 7/8, has the oxygen sensor holes on each side. You have the control pack. We've got the pedal here, the relays, the oxygen sensors, the ECU bracket, the mass air flow sensor, which I'm jumping around here. It's going to go with this air inlet over here. So this air inlet is cut to size. It's going to come with the K&N filter, and again, the mass airflow sensor in order to do the job, because that big factory air inlet for the Mustangs just will not work for most cases. I think I already talked about it. You got the ECU over here, and then we have the fuel lines enough for the feed and return. For the Coyotes, you do need to run a return. We got the transcooler over here, and I am stepping on things, but then we have also the radiator. It's a a cold case radiator, and it's going to have the shroud, the fan, and this radiator that's capable of handling some good horsepower. Of course, if you're going supercharged or something, you probably want to step up from here, but probably good up to maybe 500-600 horsepower perhaps for this setup, and it's more specific for the Mustang conversion. I'm over here to the 6-speed, the 6R80. A lot of these late model resto mods are going 10-speed, but there's something to be said for the 6-speed still. A little more compact, a little less narrow, so you'll have room in the trans tunnel. For as upgrades, think about it. It had a 3-speed, most of them from the factory, a C4. So going to a 6-speed with 2 overdrives, it's going to be night and day. You're still going to be able to cruise nicely, but still have some good low to mid-range power out of it. So it's going to mate up, and it's going to talk directly with the Gen 2, which makes it really nice. So no additional tuning with it, and it's just going to make your life easier. So I think that about sums it up. You can see the overall package. I might be missing a few things. We'll have it listed on our website. Thanks for watching, tdmotion.com.